Hi bookish friends, I'm Emily Kazmierski, the author of the new young adult thriller, Don't Look Behind You. I'm also the author of a young adult mystery romantic series, the Embassy Academy series, that's set at a private elite boarding academy. And I'm also the author of a 5-book teenage spy series about a group of spies who have to retrieve the files and save the world. Today I'm going to do a reading for you from Don't Look Behind You, my latest book. So here we go. Aunt Karen got delayed at the store, so she sent a deputy to drive me home. But then the deputy got a call on her radio about some emergency across town, so she left me half a mile from Aunt Karen's. Luckily for me, it's a scorching hot day. Gasping in the heat, I slog toward the old house. The asphalt is rippling with it as I trudge along. No one else is out, and whenever someone parks on the street, they hurry inside as quickly as possible, slamming the door closed behind them. I am dying to duck inside one of the businesses to get a break, but I really just want to get to safety. Besides, I'm not much for being stared at. It's the downside of such a small town. Everyone knows everyone else, except me. I stick out like a sore thumb. The downtown melts away, and I make a right toward the neighborhood where the old house sits. The road is flanked on both sides by almond orchards. From what Aunt Karen has said, the farmers here used to grow all kinds of different crops, from cherries to citrus, but there's more money in almonds. Ahead, the road undulates like the ocean's waves. I blink, aware that what I'm seeing is a trick of the eye from staring so long. Then I stop, look behind me. There's no one there, but I could swear I heard footsteps. I keep walking, focused on listening to see if the footsteps pick up again. My heart skitters and I take a deep breath. I was hearing things, probably from being out in this heat for too long. Because of course, the first time Aunt Karen would agree to let me walk home, it has to be the hottest day of the year. Despite the exhaustion in my limbs, I pick up my pace. Sweat drips down my back. There's a flicker of movement in my peripheral vision, and my head snaps toward it. Just a tree branch caught in the breeze. I freeze. There isn't any breeze. The air is dead and still in this heat. But that means... I stare at that branch, but it's not moving now. I must have imagined that, too. Repeating it over and over in my head doesn't keep me from breaking into a jog. And then I hear it. Footsteps matching my pace. Someone is definitely nearby and trying to hide their footfalls in mine. I don't want to think about what that means. I whirl around to look. If I can identify them, they'll stop. They'll have to, right? There's no one there. I must be imagining it. It's all in my head. But it wasn't last time. When the time is right. I dash away, my backpack slamming into my butt with every step. Textbooks weigh it down, causing the straps to dig into my shoulders. My shoes slam the pavement with each stride forward. I can still hear the footsteps, matching each of mine. This time I don't dare turn around. I'm too afraid of whose face I'd see. I run all the way to Aunt Karen's neighborhood, rounding the corner toward her house without glancing behind me. The devil himself could be giving chase and I wouldn't know. Sometimes it's better not to know. My body slams into something hard and I fall backward, winded. Firm hands grasp my wrists and arrest my motion. Whoa, are you all right? A T-Rex chasing you or something? Justin the janitor shoots an appraising glance at me before looking over my shoulder. When his expression remains easy, I chance a peek. The street is empty, save for a few parked cars. Whoever it was could be hiding behind one, watching. You're awfully red. Maybe you should go inside. Hot out here. I take in a great gulp of air and force myself to meet Justin's eyes. Thanks, I stammer. I'm just going to... Motioning toward the old house, I skitter up the walk before he can say anything else. I don't take another full breath until I'm inside with the deadbolt thrown home. Peer out the empty peephole. The street is empty. That's an excerpt from Don't Look Behind You, which is available from Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Book Depository, or your local indie bookstore. I'm Emily Kazmierski. Happy reading!